Well, guys, I just finished celebrating MJ's birthday. A lot of you make fun of me because I obsess over MJ all the time. You know, I dedicate a full day out of my year to remembering him and playing all his videos and stuff. I just want to remind you I'm not crazy. I think it's a good thing to remember our inspiration, whether it be a human form or God. You know, fasting for a day, it's the same concept. Remembering what inspires you to be who you are, I think, is a very critical thing, because if you don't go back and relive the moments that inspired you, then inspiration will wear out and then there won't be anything left. That leads to my main subject, why MJ inspires me. When you look at the life of Michael Jackson, you see that when he was young, he was beaten by his dad, and he was forced to become basically the biggest star we've ever seen. Along that road, he came to a point where he started enjoying it and he was able to be independent, but it took him, his childhood, and it took him most of his teenage years to get to a point where he was able to do that. But then after that, everything went crazy. You know, his career, like that, went off like a bomb, and he became the biggest superstar to ever hit the stage. He made things possible that you see in your favorite artists, different musical techniques, different stage techniques, things that you see. He was the one who made that possible for you. And he really just inspired me, because when I was in high school and I wasn't saved yet, I would look for a figure that encompassed everything that I wanted to be. And Michael was that idol for me. Someone who never gave up, someone who always fought back, someone who always spoke his mind, someone who loved people correctly. He's the one who taught me what it was to truly love someone, because, he went through so much in his life, but in the end he said, God bless you, to every single one of them. You can look, and this is it. He says, God bless you, Joseph, to his father. How many people who are beaten by their fathers can say that? It's just an incredible, exceptional thing. He is an exceptional person, and he inspires me to be better. We go through every day and we settle for whatever we can get. Michael didn't settle for being beaten. He rose above it, and he made sure that which he had led him to become something more. I want to challenge all of you to do that. A lot of people call me crazy because I refuse to accept what should be, or that's just the way it is, James. I'm not going to accept the way that it is, because if I accept anything less than what I'm meant to be, I can't live. My number one goal is to have a place where people can come and grow and learn and become just the best that their potential will allow them to be. I can go in depth on that some other time. But the point is, I'm not going to settle for what I can get. I'm going to always try and push. I'm going to always try and dream. I'm going to keep going, because if I don't have a dream that I can accomplish, if I become mediocre, there's no point for me to live anymore. That's one thing that depresses me the most is, when I'm sitting around like right now and there's not much to do, other than schoolwork, which God knows, maybe that'll get screwed up later along the road, or I'll get sick or something and miss a bunch of my classes. It's like little things can interrupt your plans, and that's what always depresses me. It's one small thing. Michael Jackson died young. My dad died young. Robin Williams died way before his time should have been up. You see all these people who should have lived forever. Whitney Houston, but they die young. They don't accomplish everything that they want to accomplish. That's not to say that they didn't accomplish what they're meant to accomplish, because I can honestly say from my perspective, I think my dad accomplished what his goal was and what God expected from him. But it's a thought you have to think about. Life is short. I mean, you can either go to an office job and pay your bills every day or every month or whatever your bills are like. And that's it. And you die old in the same house that you got when you were a young, married couple. Or you could be like Robin Williams and just go crazy. You could be like, heaven help me for saying it, like Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake, where you start off just making YouTube videos, and then all of a sudden people are inspired by them, and you become something greater than yourself. I mean, it sounds stupid, but they tried because they had a dream, and they succeeded because they weren't willing to give up that dream. That's what I want to do. My dream's a little different. I don't drive for celebrity status or anything. I just have a simple dream of helping people. That's really what I want. But if, that dream weren't there for me, if I gave up that dream, you wouldn't like me very much. I mean, you think you don't like me now, just try and remember me back in 6th grade when everybody was the enemy, a chip on my shoulder. You have to keep holding on to your dreams. If you can't have your dreams right now, just remember you can have it later. Don't let time get in the way. Make every day count. Make every dream come true. And that way, you can be happy. It'll be frustrating. Believe me, it really will be frustrating. But if you strive to succeed, whether or not you get to your goal, God will allow you to get to His goal, and that'll be something which no one will ever forget. God bless you guys.